Fresh lab rats! Sign in with the room code and don't forget to take a picture or draw yourself for our records. Welcome to Role Models. We're the lab that made Vin Diesel. Here at the lab, we've spent years searching for the genetic magic that makes each and every human a truly unique individual. We found a shortcut. We theorize every friend group has some version of the... You get the idea. And these roles make it a lot easier to figure people. Guys are going to match your fellow test subjects to the roles that fit them best. My lovely assistant will put all the data into the tubes, and at the end, we'll crunch the numbers and tell each of you who you really are. Now, make note of where the eye wash stations are, and let's go! I need a category to get us started. Vote for your favorite, but try to make it something everybody knows a little bit about. Which classic cinematic baddie are you? So, on your device, you've got the names of your fellow lab rats. Drag each one to the role you think fits them best. That includes yourself. Oh, and you'll see a little 99% sign next to each role. Tap that to lock in the answer you're 99% certain will match what everyone else picks. I'll make it worth your while if you're right, so make sure to pick someone. When everyone's given out their roles, we'll check out the results. Let's find out who you are. Show me the votes. Take away the outliers. That's our winner. Yippee! I like to keep my guinea pigs motivated, so I'll give you guys these nutritious science pellets. Whatever your answers, match the group. Whoever has the most at the end is my lab rat of the month. Plus, they're a healthy snack. You really know yourself, or at least what your friends think of you. Subjects who already have a role don't need another one, so let's lose these votes. Clearly, you're not a... Here's where we landed. And here's how you're doing on science pellets. Don't forget, you get those tasty pellets when your answers match the group, or you earn a role in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to be the lab rat of the month. Okay, what's next? Which of these is secretly your deepest fear? Okay, make those matches. And remember to tap the 99% button next to the combo you feel most strongly about. Let's see that data. You got the role you wanted. That 99% guess paid off. Yippee! That's the lineup. Oh, and you? You are nailing this. You know more about your friends than you probably should. Okay, you've each got some roles under your belt. Let's see what the data tells us. Based on your roles, you're total opposites. From a very specific point of view, anyway. We're not leaving here until we find out which of you is better at being you. When skydiving, what's the coolest thing to shout as you jump out of a plane? I want both of you to write an answer that fits the trait above your head. The others will decide who did the best. That's what they came up with. Vote on your devices now. All tied up. Let's go with what the supercomputer predicted and give it to you. You guys, your roles tell me you've got something in common. I can't stand not knowing who's better. You're a spy. An attractive counteragent has the secret file. How do you get it from them? Answer the prompt on your devices and we'll settle this once and for all. There you go. Vote on your devices now. Just as I hypothesized. All right, pick your final category. Which place to pee are you? Don't overthink this. Let's see where we landed. Nice use of the 99%. Here's our lineup. Hey, that's all the data I needed. Allow me to present your final roles determined by everything your fellow guinea pigs said about you. And my favorite little lab rat with the most total science pellets is... Welcome to Role Models. It looks like a social science lab, but it feels like a social science hug. Here at the lab, we've spent years searching for the genetic magic that makes each and every... You've been on the tour before. Vote for a category to get us started. Ideally, something everyone knows a little bit about. Which nightmare are you? So, on your device, you've got the names of your fellow lab rats. Drag each one to the role you think fits them best. That includes yourself. Oh, and you'll see a little 99% sign next to each role. Tap that to lock in the answer you're 99% certain will match what everyone else picks. I'll make it worth your while if... Let's see what everyone picked. Let's see those votes. Take out the outliers. There's our winner. Yippee! I like to reward my lab rats for positive behavior, so I'll give you guys these nutritious science pellets whenever your answers match the group. Whoever has the most at the end is my lab rat of the month. Plus, they taste like meat. And we've got some 99% bonus pellets to award. that gumption. Looks like your peers weren't feeling any of these roles for you. I've got a consolation role that might do the job. Everyone vote on which role fits our neglected subject the best. This feels right. And this role comes with some science pellets. Here's who's who. And here's everyone's science pellets. Remember, you get pellets when your answers match the group or you perform the best in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to be the winning test subject. Select the next category. Which Arrested Development character suits each of you best? Let the truth-telling begin. And make sure to tap that 99% next to the role you're sure you're right about. Let's see who's who. Subjects who already have a role can't get this one, so we'll take out these votes. Woohoo! And your 99% guess was 100% right. There's our lineup. And real quick, you are freaking me out with these predictions. Get out of everyone's heads. Okay, we've got some solid info on each of you. Now let's run the numbers and see if anything interesting pops up. I can tell from your roles, you two are complete opposites. At least in this one extremely specific way. Science demands an experiment to see which of you is better for science! You're out of cash, but you're certain your poker hand can beat the villains. What do you wager? I want both of you to write an answer that matches the trait above you. Your peers will decide whose answer fits the best. Here it is. Vote on your devices now. Makes sense to me. Okay, choose your final category. What bucket list item are you? Assign those roles. Let's see what everyone picked. Last one picked for a role, huh? We've all been there. I've got a backup role that might fit you better. Everyone vote on which role this controversial subject deserves. You really earned this. You get the role and some science pellets. Here's where we ended up. One last thing before the experiment ends. Let's see if we can draw any more conclusions from your roles. You guys, your roles tell me you share a common personality trait. Which is cute and all, but there can be only one. What would be your go-to outfit for a blind date? Answer the prompt on your devices, and we'll settle this once and for all. That's the raw data. Vote on your devices now. The results are in. You two. Your roles tell me you share a common characteristic. You guys are like twins, but one of you has to be better. If you had a superpower based on one of your talents, what would your and we'll settle this once and for all. There's the data. Vote on your devices now. No clear winner there. Honestly, the paperwork will be a lot easier if we just go with you. That was the final piece of the puzzle. Here come your final roles as determined by everything your fellow lab rats said about you. And our winning lab rat with the most total science pellets is...
Welcome aboard! I'm Chuck Hull, your captain and host for the evening. Go ahead and sign in. We don't have all day. Gather round, comedians. Here's tonight's itinerary. We're gonna write some jokes and then test them out on stage. But first things first. Okay, let's get to it. You know the drill. Okay, time to wrap things up. Now follow the steps on your device to write 2 jokes. This is where the yada yada. Moving on. Okay, you should be on your second joke by now. I am floating because, oh booey, do we have a great show for you. Welcome to the stage, our first 2 comics. Remember to say your catchphrase. Which comedian told a better joke? Vote now! Want some more comedy? Well, here it comes! Vote for your favorite joke now. All right, let's hear it for our next comedian. And some credit to you. Time to check the scoreboard. If you're at the top, that means you're the headliner right now. Okay, let's write some more jokes. Okay, let's get to it. You know the drill. If you haven't started your second joke yet, now would be the time. Quick, get those jokes in. Oops, not everyone finished their punchlines. Okay, folks, put your fins together and welcome our comics back to the stage. Our next comic needs no introduction. Okay, judges, render your verdict. Woof. Tough crowd. Keep that applause going for our next comedian. Let's look at our starboard. That's a boat joke. My life is in shambles. If you're currently losing, might I suggest writing funnier jokes? Just something to think about. Well, we're sinking again. There's no time to write jokes from scratch. So, here's the plan. Let's rewrite another comics joke. You'll use the same setup, but we'll attempt to write a funnier punchline. The better the original joke did, the more points you'll earn for beating it. Can you steal the spotlight before the boat sinks? Let's find out. Do not panic, but do welcome our comedians back to the stage. Vote for your favorite punchline. Which punchline is better?
Не esistinud väga
It's time to sink or swim, meaning the winner gets a life vest, and the rest of you, well, let's see those scores.
Sorry to interrupt your cryosleep, but I thought it worth mentioning that I, your digital officer during emergencies, or Dottie, have detected an alien biorhythm on this ship. And just as I suspected, the aliens uploaded a virus which is slowly deleting my program. I'm here to guide you through if you'd like. I have determined that one of you is secretly an alien. Please look at your device and confirm your identity. Your device can tell you if you're human or an alien, but not the identities of your fellow players. By my calculations, you will have 12 minutes before I cease to be, so I'd appreciate it if you could figure out who the alien is, and then push the button. You will be our first captain. Choose an available room and your desired participants. Our first visit to the deliberation deck. Answer the question on your device. And the human prompt was... Alien invaders land, but will let one person convince them not to conquer Earth. The right choice is... So, let's see the responses. Do any of these answers seem suspicious? We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. Welcome to the extraction room. Since you were the one to push the button, whom will you isolate? There's still a lot of time left. Are you absolutely sure? Now the non-isolated member shall vote. Okay, time to vote. The vote has to be unanimous. If anyone votes no, we'll have to go back to the main cabin. The vote has failed. All you can do is keep testing until you can all agree. Okay, next captain, you're in charge. Okay, let's get a move on. Pick another room and test group. There's less than 10 minutes. You have been selected to give your opinion. Answer the question on your device. Here's the prompt humans should have received. I want to compete in a half marathon. And go. We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. Going for it again, I see. Whom will you isolate? You only get 1 minute, so... Okay, time to vote. The vote passed. I hate you all.
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. Your free spa weekend was a lie, luring you into this deadly trivia game. Only one of you will survive, and then we'll discover who the true killer is. Just kidding, it's me. It's definitely me. Okay, first question. Which of the following is not one of the 4 bases of DNA? Use your device to answer the question. Time's running out. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? Aw, crap. Let's keep moving. What does linguini mean in English? Almost out of time. Who picked this? The rest of you, follow me. Welcome to room 101. Eggs! You're going to drop down this board and try to avoid the death zones. Someone needs to pick which slots are death zones. Hey, you! Pick the landing slots that kill. Hurry along! If someone dies in your death zone, you get a prize. Okay. Let the games begin. Pick a spot to drop from. It's fun. This was a lot harder to build than you guess. Don't blame me, blame gravity. Don't worry. Okay, so don't freak out. But you're a ghost now. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Let's try another one. How many sides does a tetragon have? Time's almost up. Who picked this? Everyone is wrong. It's time. Welcome to room 237. I hope you like gifts. I read a Marie Kondo book and now I need to get rid of a bunch of crap. Pick a box and keep what's inside. Choose wisely. Oh, it's my mother's wig. Put it on. Oh, Mother! I've missed you so! I'm a big boy now, Mother. I'm glad you're playing my big boy game. How can I run a hotel, be a good son, and murder daily? Somehow I make it work. Let's keep moving. Who uses a bone folder? Almost out of time. Who picked this? Oh, Mother, I can't send you to the killing floor. I think I'll punish everyone else instead. Let's see who has ESP. Type in an answer that fits this category. Everyone else will answer too. And if anyone matches you, you die. And I do mean anyone. Time's almost up. Now, let's see if there are any matches. Well, I guess mind reading doesn't exist after all. Did I say that out loud? It's so weird having my mom play the game. I wonder if this ever happened to Pat Sajak. We're here! When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round. Next question. What is written on the tablet the Statue of Liberty is holding? Time's running out. Who picked this? The rest of you who are still alive, come with me. Hey, have you ever played this game Quiplash? The game will send a funny writing prompt to your devices. Enter the best answer you can think of and hit send. I'm giving you a nice long timer so you can write some funny stuff. I love to laugh. Let's see if you're funnier than my neighbor.
How to be a hotshot farmer.
All right, everyone else, vote for the answer you like the best. The player that... Let's see the votes. Losing happened. I'm so happy you're playing my game, Mother. You look a little different than I remember, but I'm sure that's just a me thing. Let's try another one. Not counting leap years, how many hours closer to death are you every time a year passes? Almost out of time. Who picked this? I can't protect you forever, Mother. Time for consequences. Let's play with spooky dice. Roll as much as you want to add to your score. I'll kill the player with the lowest score. But go over 21 and you die instead. And don't forget, if they roll a skull, that adds 1 to everyone's score. It's like blackjack, but with dice. And skulls. Look, it made sense when I first put it together, okay? It's your last chance to sneak a few extra rolls in. You busted. One of the most common dangers of dice is blowing up. Only one of you is still alive. You know what that means. Glad to see you're the one to make it here alive, but will you be the one to escape? I'm going to give you a category. Founding members of NATO. Tap each answer that fits the cap. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for each correct answer. You're a little bit closer to escaping, but get this, all ghosts get to play too. If a ghost catches you, they'll steal your life force. Then they can try to escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Time is almost up. Let's just call that a fluke. Pulitzer Prize categories. Here comes the next question. Candyland locations. Don't look behind you! It's only darkness. Adult Swim cartoons. Time is almost up. Movies about time travel. The ghosts are catching up, Mom! 8 most common English letters. Ugh, I gotta get some harder questions. Dairy products. Time is almost up. What are you, my stepdad? You're getting too close to my mom! Not so fast. You need a perfect answer for your final escape. And that includes the third answer choice now, too. You have to get all the right answers to escape. What a rude thing to do to my mom. Acronyms.
Fresh lab rats! Sign in with the room code and don't forget to take a picture or draw yourself for our records. Welcome to Role Models. If you have any questions about our process, you're not alone. Here at the lab, we've spent years searching for the genetic... Skip the formalities. Got it. I need a category to get us started. Vote for your favorite, but try to make it something everybody knows a little bit about. What age represents each of you best? So, on your device, you've got the names of your fellow lab rats. Drag each one to the role you think fits them best. That includes yourself. Oh, and you'll see a little 99% sign next to each role. Tap that to lock in the answer you're 99% certain will match what everyone else picks. I'll make it worth your while if you're right, so make sure to pick someone. When everyone's given out their roles, we'll check out the results. Let's see where we landed. Let's see those votes. Get rid of the outliers. There's our winner. Woohoo! I like to reward my lab rats for positive behavior, so I'll give you guys these nutritious science pellets whenever your answers match the group. Whoever has the most at the end is my lab rat of the month. Plus, they taste like meat. Bow down. That 99% guess paid off. Looks like your peers weren't feeling any of these roles for you. I've got a backup role that might fit you better. Everyone vote on which role should go to this perplexing subject. You should feel good about this. Probably. You get the role and some science pellets. Here's who's who. And here's how many science pellets everyone has. Remember, you get pellets when your answers match the group or you perform the best in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to beat your fellow guinea pigs. Okay, what's next? Which day of the week best represents each of you? Assign those roles. And remember to tap the 99% button next to the combo you feel most strongly about. Let's see who's who. I'd encourage you to celebrate, but I'm sure you're way ahead of me. Does someone have a case of the Mondays? Ooh, still no role for you after all that data. Don't worry, I've got a Plan B role that might speak to you. Everyone vote on which role should go to our mysterious test subject. Always remember this moment. And this role comes with some science pellets. That's the lineup. And by the way, you are freaking me out with these predictions. Get out of everyone's heads. Okay, you've each got some roles under your belt. Let's see what the data tells us. Based on your roles, you're total opposites. From a very specific point of view, anyway. We're gonna pit you against each other and see who wins. If there was a game show based on a physical challenge you could always dominate, what would it be? I want both of you to write an answer that matches the trait above you. The others will decide who did the best. There you have it. Vote on your devices now. And there you have it. I can tell from your roles, you two are complete opposites. If you look at the data a certain way, that is. Science demands an experiment to see which of you is better. For science! You get to write the first message to newly discovered alien life. What do you say? Type an answer on your device. This is what we got. Vote on your devices now. Just as I hypothesized. Okay, choose your final category. dating red flag are you? Let the truth-telling begin. Let's find out who you are. Yippee! Hooray! Last one picked for a role, huh? We've all been there. I've got a consolation role that might do the job. Everyone vote on which role this controversial subject deserves. This feels right. Here's where we ended up. One last thing before the experiment ends. Let's see if there are any more interesting patterns in those roles. Your roles tell me that you're polar opposites, at least in this one extremely specific way. We're not leaving here until we find out which of you is better at being you. You're invited to the home of a possible vampire. What do you bring? Write your answer on your device. There you go. Vote on your devices now. That settles that. That was the final piece of data. Get ready for your final roles as determined by everything your fellow subjects said about you. And my favorite little lab rat with the most total science pellets is...